on the edge of a cliff. Realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from heaven's end with me tonight.
My channel is about all things chronic illness, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. It's early. It's like 8:30. I'm headed to the dentist. I'm getting a cleaning today, and I'll pay my deposit to get my dental work started. I can't even think straight. I really don't feel good. Like my stomach is just really, I'm really struggling. Like, it hurts so bad. I was gonna cancel. I'm not gonna lie. But my teeth with this methotrexate, it really does hurt. And I was trying to decide, like, do I get like the dental financial, you know, the dental interest-free thing that you can get, like, to financing or whatever, versus just putting it on my credit card. And I forgot all about it. It's right here. Like, I haven't even paid attention. But anyways, the life of medical is very, very, very expensive. When you have chronic illness, I should say, because a lot of stuff isn't covered, or a lot of us, I can speak for myself, when you're going through the disability process. I remember I went over a year or more, like, yeah, probably a year and a half with no insurance, as I was trying to get diagnosed, because I was working with a company who had actually amazing insurance, and because I could not recover quick enough from a surgery, they pretty much gave me an ultimatum to say, you know, like, we need a date that you're going to return, even though my doctor was submitting the FMLA. And so I ended up losing my job, and the next day is when I got diagnosed with lupus. So from a person that worked in healthcare, and I always had insurance, thank God, growing up, that was one of the most difficult things, because you're just like, how am I going to pay for all these testings? How am I going to pay for all these labs? Thank God for hospitals having, you know, financial assistance and different stuff, but it was very stressful. And even, you know, now that I have my disability and I have Medicare, you can't get secondary if you're not over 55, or you want to pay $700+ a month, and then you're not even getting a whole lot of money as it is to be on disability. And people that are on SSI get way less than what I get. So I'm thankful for what I have, but if I had to do that stuff on my own, like, that would be, you know, very difficult. And I feel like a person should not have to go, you know, like, if you're on your own, live in unsafe places because you can't afford, because you got sick. And it's just, the world is a really screwed up place when it comes to that. But I'll let you know how the appointment goes a little bit later. Alright, guys, did I come back on after the dentist? I can't remember. So the cleaning went fine. It was just My teeth were like extremely, extremely sensitive, my gums. And I told her that I noticed once I started the methotrexate that's was like happening. So I did call my rheumatologist to see if he could just give me the injection, because the pill's just not sitting well with me, because I have already severe diarrhea from the pancreas stuff, and it's not flowing. So I'm gonna see what he has to say, or if he just wants me to push through for the next couple weeks and see how I do. But yeah, I'm heading to get my eyebrows done because we leave town at the end of the month, and I have not had them done, oh Jesus, 3-4 months, I don't even know. I tried to do it myself with like what is it called? It's the new little Flawless like hair removal thing, and they have it, but I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna go to her, even though I feel like pure D crap. I feel like I look. I'm just so weak. Like, I've had stomach cramps the entire day. I've just took my second Bentyl to see if that would, give me some kind of relief. But yeah, it's a lot. So and then I'm like running to the bathroom thinking like I've got to go to the bathroom because that's how bad it hurts, and nothing's happening. So I do have to call the hospital to get to get the MRI scheduled. I was trying to give them a day to see how it, if they're going to call me or how it works, because I really don't deal with this particular medical center like that. So I'm going to give them a call once I'm done with the eyebrows, because I can have the time to sit and look at my schedule. But you guys have a great weekend. We got a lot slam packed. My husband and I's anniversary was yesterday, so we're supposed to he's surprising me to try to do something this evening. And I'm thankful because we don't get time together, because we were raising his special needs daughter for the last 10 years, and or 10 years of my life, and he's been raising her. But so it's not easy to have like date night and all of that on top of you having chronic illness, because now like I can barely eat anything, or I'm just double over in pain. So I just want to be able, if we do something, I want to be able to enjoy what we do. But I got to figure that part out, which he'll be understanding if we don't go anywhere. For the most part, we're homebody people anyway. So yeah, I'll come back, I guess, once I know a little bit more from the rheumatologist. Alright guys, so I'm back home. I was not able to make it to a track event. It was like a retirement celebration for Justin Gatlin. So my husband went. I just feel bad that I've been begging for time alone, and then we can actually have it, and I can't even do it. The unpredictable life of chronic illness. So I've taken my medical marijuana capsule. Hopefully it'll be kicking in soon, because I'm just miserable. I'm just hurting all over. And my stomach is just not, this is just the worst pain ever. So I'm not really sure like what else I need to do. It's just really frustrating, y'all. It's so frustrating. But I want to let you guys know. I said I would update you. And the hospital will call me back with my MRI scheduling, because they still haven't gotten the order from the doctor. And I know I'm supposed to go do stool samples, so I probably would just have to go pick that up on Monday, because I didn't want to make a blank trip, and they didn't have the order for the labs too. So yeah, that's just where I'm at this point. I'm gonna, take my hair down eventually. I think I said something in one of the videos that next week I'm gonna do the locks, start that journey, because I just feel like it's easier for me to manage at this point. And we gotta start packing for our trip. We leave next Sunday, I think. I don't even know. So we gotta start getting that stuff together. Waiting on some more stuff. Excuse me, to come in from Amazon that we needed. But yeah. Hey everyone, happy Saturday. Hope everyone is well. Just got home probably the last 30 minutes. We had track practice and I'm so out of breath and my stomach. Like I tried to eat grapes and pears for breakfast, couldn't finish that. So then I started getting, of course, shaky at practice because, you know, there's no food in me really. So I made it back to the van and I was just like, I can't. So now that I'm home, I ate enough to be able to take my Plaquenil, my folic acid, and I just took a cannabis capsule and a half of Finnegan. Just to make it to practice, I had to do a Zofran, a Bentyl, and my tincture. I'm just really winded with everything right now. My stomach, and no, it's all because of my pancreas. Because every time I take a bite or drink of water, anything, like my stomach is doubled over. So I'm trying to like just monitor it, because I'm like, with this pancreatitis, like I don't know when to go to the ER. I just try to monitor my heart rate, because they're saying like if your heart rate starts to get really fast, you probably need to go, or if it's the pain is lasting for more than a certain amount of time. But last night even like we ended up going to bed maybe like 2.5, 3 hours after we had dinner, and I had got my shower and the pain was so unbearable. Like I just froze in one spot and could not move. That's how bad it was hurting. It's just aggravating when you're having to deal with this. And of course I never went back to that crazy doctor that put that stent in and all of that stuff. Because I just for what, and I'm praying that I don't have to ever go back to see him. But it really feels like it felt when I was in the hospital with that stent. So I'm gonna try to follow back up with my GI doctor, because they didn't have the MRI order when I called, and I'm trying to get it, seeing if I can have it done before I'm gone for 10 days. Because I don't want our trip to be messed up because I'm sick. So yeah, that's where we're at this point. I'm just gonna let this medicine kick in. Excuse me, I'm still having problems swallowing. Especially if I have to swallow capsules, which my marijuana is in a capsule and the Creon is in a capsule. The other pill is a pill, but it's like a weird coating. But it's so large. It also, I have to like drink something carbonated to make it go all the way down, or I'm sitting here like on my throat trying to make it just go down because it keeps getting stuck. They're huge. The koi pond. Say hello. Hey guys. This hair looks a mess. Hope everyone is doing well. Happy Sunday. Just wanted to pop on. Just got done pre-packing for our 10-day trip to Idaho. I still have stuff that I have to put in there, but I wanted to see how much it weighed before I continued. I got a couple more things coming in from Amazon the next couple days that needs to go in there. Track practice was canceled today, so the hubby and I took advantage of a little sushi date. Our anniversary was Thursday. And like I said, I didn't feel good on Friday or Saturday. Today, the pain, it's sporadic. It's not constant, thank God. But it's like in the weirdest moments. It doesn't even have to be eating. It'll just take my breath away. I'm definitely, when I get to the dermatologist, have to talk about, I don't know if you can see on my forehead, like right here, it's like a burn mark. It burns. It feels like a burn mark. It's not a burn, but I don't know if that was from the sun, because I still try to put my sunscreen on. But it's really taking a toll, like around my nose. And it doesn't feel like the acne or stuff like from the mask, because to be honest, I really don't go a whole lot of places. If I'm in a mask, it's normally no more than an hour, 2 hours tops. So yeah, I'm not really sure if that's just part of the discoid or what. What else? Do I have any doctor's appointments this week? I don't think I do. I have other things that I have to do, but not any doctor's appointments. Like I said, I'm getting my dreads done, or my locks put in. Not put in. I'm using my own hair. That's gonna be on Wednesday. Probably gonna have to cancel the cleaning lady again. I just don't have the strength to get all this other track stuff out of the living room, and I don't feel like that's an effective clean to clean around stuff. So I'll probably just text her tomorrow and let her know. Friday, I have a track event with the women in our group. Like track moms, coaches, their friends are doing a paint party. And then we fly out on Sunday. Early Sunday. So it's a lot that we have to try to get accomplished in that time frame. So just trying to like review TSA rules. I haven't flown in. It was before the pandemic. I want to say it's been 3 years is the last time that I flew. So much has changed when it comes to like how much sanitizer you can take on. And I'm like, what about our Lysol? But they're saying you can put the Lysol in your checked bag. But it's just weird because certain things, it says aerosol, and I just assumed Lysol is aerosol. But I'm not sure if we're going to pack that. I do have tons of wipes, like antibacterial wipes that I'll have. So it may be that for just my own peace of mind, we might just do a run when we get to Boise. All right, guys, I'm jumping back on. It's about 2:40, almost 3 o'clock. I just hung out with the pharmacist because like I've ran to the bathroom twice. Severely nauseated. I took a Zofran at like 11. And I wanted to find out how soon I could take a Phenergan, like a half a Phenergan. So she told me I could go ahead and take it. The rule of thumb is if your doctor lets you do both. Zofran is like every 8. So she said I could just do in the middle when it comes to Phenergan. I'm just really having a hard time with my lungs. We've got roofing people here to put a tarp over that area. until the adjuster comes. And yeah, I'm just so weak and I just don't feel good. And I'm like trying not to be emotional because like I feel like I need to go to the ER, but I'm trying to get stuff done for the freaking week and we leave town on Sunday. This is a lot right now. Alright guys, I'm back way sooner than I thought. It's 3:55. I just got back in the bed. I had to run to the bathroom with diarrhea and now vomiting again. I really thought I was over the whole diarrhea and vomiting at the same time. So I told my husband I'm just gonna lay down until about a little bit after 5. And if I still feel really bad, he's gonna go ahead and take me to the emergency room. I know I need fluids. I just had some Ritz crackers to try to settle my stomach. So I'll keep you guys posted. Hey guys, happy Tuesday. I did not go to the ER. Hold on. I'm trying to make my camera stay up. I'm just that weak right now. I didn't go to the ER last night. I pretty much just stayed in the bed and kind of dealt with it. Today is still kind of a struggle with the discomfort. I just finally got to eat something and it's almost 1 o'clock. But if I lay on my stomach, like it helps with the pressure, but as soon as I roll over on my side or back, it is excruciating. And it's just like I just have too much to do, and I get it. I've even thought about not traveling to this 10-day trip because it's just overwhelming. So the rheumatologist called back today and he's going to switch me from the pills of the methotrexate to the injection, and I'm praying that it will help. I just don't know what else to do. Like, I feel like I really need to get fluids. And we have several standalone ERs here now in our city. But I always wonder, like, if it's something major, like, do they just transfer you to the actual hospital? I just don't know. Still haven't heard from the hospital on the MRI, so I just need to call them again to see what the deal is. So tomorrow I'm supposed to, like I said, get my hair done, and I was gonna go by and get the stool containers that I need to get done because that should be at the lab. But I was trying to get that MRI done before I left town. So I'm gonna call them and see if they can work me in. I'm not sure. I'm looking at my calendar and it's like so full of stuff that has to be done. And my coach here, she's been really good to say, you know, if you can't do it, just let me know. I'll move my schedule around. But I don't like to inconvenience people on my behalf. And it's just a struggle because 1 minute I could have energy and 2 seconds later I'm wiped out and I can't do anything. And having that, it affects any kind of relationship, marriages, friendships, all of that. And as much as we try to say, well, we just hope they understand, it doesn't make it any easier because they're pretty much having to adjust their time with us based on our unpredictability. But yeah, that's where we're at right now, or where I'm at right now. I was trying to sit up a little bit longer to see if I could work on some stuff, but I'm gonna have to take it everything into the to the bedroom and just lay down for a little bit. Haven't taken any marijuana stuff today. I did take my Plaquenil and my Bentyl for my stomach and my vitamin B and folic acid. I took all of that this morning. The Phenergan actually helped yesterday, the half, but I just don't like being drugged out to where you have to go to sleep. Like, there's some days where you know you need rest and that's fine, but when you have stuff to do, it's not okay. And unfortunately, the Zofran yesterday was just not cutting it, and most days it doesn't, and I'm having to take a Zofran at least 3 times out of the day. So it helps some, but if it's like a severe bout like I was having, and I knew it, and then I ended up throwing up everywhere. So yeah, at least it was in my system enough because I was really drowsy even though I threw up. But I think I had it in my system for at least 30 minutes prior to that whole fiasco. But I hope everyone is doing well. I'm praying for y'all. Just pray for me. Mental health is just not good right now. Because I just feel like I'm drowning and I'm overwhelmed, and I'm tired of having to stop participating in activities that, you know, I find joy in or that I'm helping people. It's just getting to be a lot. Today is really difficult to walk. The strength in my arms are like horrible. I'm probably 90% packed for this trip. I was looking at travel insurance that we could purchase just in case I couldn't go. I don't want to have to lose all of that money with the flight. So I don't know. I'm just really struggling. And then I'm like, I have to take my hair down and it looks a hot mess, and that's even more stress. I know my husband, he would take it down for me, but he's gone, trying to handle a lot of stuff before we leave, on top of all right, everybody, I am at the ER. I couldn't take it anymore with the vomiting, diarrhea, and the pain. So literally, I didn't have to wait more than 2 minutes. They brought me back. It's at a freestanding place. So they've gotten blood work. They just gave me fluids, morphine, and Zofran. And hopefully it'll start to kick in. I'm just really, really miserable right now. So I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, everybody's still here. I was trying to wait to let that last bit of fluids. They said it was going to be 30 minutes. It's been an hour. I just don't think it's moving because my IV's positional. The first IV they got after the third stick blew. So then they had to come back in and put a different one in. I'm just super groggy from the morphine. They had to come back and give me Compazine and Benadryl because I was still really nauseated. So now I'm just waiting for them to do discharge paperwork, so I can just go home and just be in my own bed. The discomfort isn't as severe, but it normally, when I'm moving around, is when it does it. So I'll keep you posted when I get home. Hey guys, so I'm back home. That was a long process to get discharged. They all of a sudden got super busy, and so I didn't get home until I think right at like 9 o'clock. trying to look at my phone and see when yeah, it was after 9, before I got home. But I was pretty out of it, because, after that IV blew, and it was, in this, wrist. You can probably see it a little dark. I know it'll be a bruise tomorrow. They got it, in my hand, and, the Benadryl started to kick in, and the Compazine. I don't think that makes you not sleepy, but I'm pretty sure, I know the Benadryl did. So I'm still sleepy, like, or groggy from that. When I got home, I had some chicken noodle soup, and at first I was doing okay, and decided to have a Werther's original and ran to the bathroom. So the diarrhea has not, like, I mean, it eased up while I was there, but now that I'm back, it's just, yeah. And I'm barely making it to the bathroom. So that's, like, really concerning, because I have so much pain in my back. And I know it's common when your pancreas flares, it flanks into your back. So it's like, is it my pancreas that's causing it, or is it my back? Or is it, like, I don't know. But the whole time I was there, my muscles were extremely, like, weak, and it hurt to touch. My lab work showed my sodium was elevated, my BUN and creatinine was low. Something else was kind of wonky, and that's all because of the diarrhea, vomiting, and dehydration. I'm gonna call my doctor tomorrow just to see if maybe they can get me in before I go out of town. If not, I'll have to just wait until I return. I'm gonna go ahead and purchase the travel insurance in the morning just to be on the safe side. But I'm trying to just be positive, and I felt better getting fluids. Like, I felt like a whole different person when it comes to, like, how I felt inside. And I think my doctors are going to have to do the orders again where I get weekly fluids, because it's hard for me to consume enough, or even if I'm drinking enough, it seems like it just does not do the same effect. When I was on Benlysta, I used to have to get it done weekly. And I have to call the pharmacy in the morning regarding the methotrexate because I don't want to get off the schedule. And then I have to really research or ask the pharmacist about transporting it, with travel. So online, so when I watched some videos that, like, John Hopkins did, they are saying that it could be stored at room temperature. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if I'm getting a vial or if I'm getting an auto injector. I don't know. But yeah. Excuse me. But I did want to come back on and just give you guys an update. When I got there, like I said, it was quick, and 3 nurses and the doctor was in the room, and first the doctor's kind of short, and he finally changed his tone. Maybe my God made shirt helped him, because he was like, are you having chest pains? And I was like, well, sometimes he's like, no, are you having it right now? And I'm like, sorry, but that and all those nurses, like, trying to put leads on me, check for a vein, I just broke down and started crying because it gets so overwhelming. And then the fear comes over you, even though I have, my faith is strong, but I'm human, and it's like PTSD, because you don't know what's about to happen. Just like, the last time I was in the hospital, you go in for one thing and you come out way worse than where you were. So a flood of emotions were just coming over me, and other stuff that I'm dealing with. But yeah, I'm just glad to be home in my own bed. Hopefully I can keep my appointment because my hair looks a hot mess. But still gotta keep moving, got stuff to get done, and I'm trying to do the best that I can. That's all I can do. So I'll come back on tomorrow and let you guys know. And I've already, I know it says that the methotrexate causes like ulcers of the mouth, and mine has already started. It started the other day, and I think, honestly, I thought I had a fever. But when I checked my temperature, it was fine. So I don't know, but I've told the doctor I've been having chills really, really bad, pulling sick again every time I take the temperature. It was good. So I don't know what to think of that. But I'll see you guys, Lord's will, tomorrow.